and show them off as a little update, because they might as well just be YouTube shorts if I showed them off.
With you, I never know if that means a quarter mile or 20.
Thing. I don't know why.
Time you got us
I'm a short
lost in
person,
Peru?
but don't do short videos.
Oh, you really want to
That
bring up
sounded cheesy.
Peru?
But anyway, yeah, I thought I'd start with my Neo Geo Pocket color
Sully.
collection, simply only because this is always sitting in the background of my videos. So yeah, it sits on this tiny little stand that I keep it on. So yeah, that's the system. I do actually have the box for it, which I don't know where to put that now. But yeah, it has the weird white lines down it because I changed the screen on it, so it's now fully backlit and it works really well actually. But I need to get a different like kind of outer bezel bit for it to hide those bits because the screen is slightly smaller than it was originally, but it works really well. I don't think it's got any batteries in it at the moment, so or a game in it. I would have turned it on to show you what it looks like because it looks quite cool. Actually, I'll do that afterwards if I've got one. All right, so move that over to the side. Right, so the few games I have for it, because this system isn't cheap to collect for, as everyone knows. Up first we have Card Fighters Clash. It's the SNK one, isn't it?
Put that in.
SNK edition. There's a Capcom edition as well of it. So yeah, these are all complete, the ones I've got. So the bits are falling out. I'll pick that up in a minute. Right, so I can probably just stand them like this. I don't know how well my camera will last with this. Up next is King of the Fighters R2.
Hey, is that a pan flute?
Yeah. I'm not going to say much about these games. That is actually good fun though. I'm no good at card fighters though. Up next is Metal Slug First Mission, which is a great little Metal Slug game. But unless you mod the screen, this thing is next to impossible to play. You can't see a thing on it.
This way.
But yeah,
watch your step.
Pretty cool.
I don't know, kid. You sure we're in the right place? It doesn't seem old.
Up next we have Pac-Man.
More like Renaissance.
You haven't been
You're supposed to get a little red ring thing that you put over the little joystick on this to make it easier to play, which I never thought I had. Then realised I did have it. It was just stuck on the system the entire time, which made trying to play things like King of the Fighters hard until I realised it was in. Yeah, put these off to the side. I was thinking this would fit if I did this, but no, they bang against the camera. Up next is Puzzle Bobble Mini. It's actually probably the one I've put the most amount of time in on the Neo Geo Pocket Color. I just find this really addictive.
Look, Sully, your first car.
And the final two. As you can see, this is why I was going to go through and do all these little collections together. I can't even tell you what this is called.
What's this, Mr. Wizard?
Yeah, it's one of those kind of slot machine, pachinko-y kind of games. So, yeah, I've got two of them.
Now, the knight who owned this castle, Lord Godfrey, returned from the
And
Crusades
you know what?
in the 12th century.
They're a bit naff.
According to Lawrence, all that's left of the original
they were cheap,
castle is
and the
square
girlfriend
keep
put
with
them in
the
mystery
gardens.
boxes and things for
Godfrey
me
brought
before.
any secrets back
So
from
there's the other
Arabia.
one.
That's where we're
I have
gonna
no
find
idea what these are. But yeah. Because even the back, they are just like slot machines and things.
Try this door.
But they're
no good.
really crap.
Getting in this way.
Alright, let's put something in there, shall we? So you can see. Let's do Metal Slug. And hope there's some battery in this. Right. Did that only... press the right button. Yeah, it does. Yeah, so yeah, it's much more playable now. You can actually see what's going on, so... I can't actually see what's going on trying to press buttons through this screen. But
don't want to cut myself.
I just keep mashing A till it works. I can't see a thing. It's such a tiny little screen I'm trying to use this on. So yeah, definitely way more playable. Not for me at the moment, so I cannot even see the screen. But yeah. Turn off, damn it. So yeah, just need to sort out that little bezel bit on the front to hide those white lines. Right, I'm going to stop this and I'm going to get the next system. Up next is definitely two of the the smallest collections I have. I don't even think they can be considered collections. It's a couple of titles. So I will start with these because these are boxed. Up this system we're going to go for is the Atari Jaguar.
Be right back.
So yeah, I have a boxed copy of Bubsy on the Jaguar. I think they're going to stand, are they, if I put them there? And Evolution Dino Dudes. That's the two boxed ones. I do have 2 loose cartridges. I have Kasumi Ninja, which is one of the worst games I've ever completed. It's just dreadful. And one that came with a lot of the systems, which is Cybermorph.
Crap.
So yeah.
Oh, that hurts.
Absolutely thrilling collection there. it's bad
All right,
when
back
Bubsy's
up.
probably
I'll
the
shoot
best
the
game.
lock off.
Make sure that's the only thing.
That's saying something about that system.
I said lock.
I do actually have the Jaguar boxed, but it is up high. I couldn't be bothered to drag it down. So, oh crap,
You good?
banging into anything.
Okay. Gotta make our way through the chateau to the
Next
gardens.
one's literally
That's
something
where
that has
we'll
2
find your
titles.
key.
Up next is the Wonder Swan.
Oh man,
So,
look at this place.
yeah. If I can even remember what these games are, I don't know. Basically, I bought some games to test this system. That was it. I haven't actually bought anything that's very playable in English. First up, we have it's Gundam Generation
get some
Gather
leverage.
Beat.
Think you can get up there?
Can try.
So, yeah, I've tried to play these and no, I didn't have a clue what was going on.
Wait,
My
this'll
Japanese
work.
ain't that great. And this next one is Hunter x Hunter. Again, I have no idea what this is. So, but yeah, they were just very cheap.
Good.
Actually, no, one of them was really cheap that I tested it with, and the other one, I think Chrissy put in a mystery
Careful
box
up
for me.
there. Oh, damn things.
So God knows what that is. But yeah,
Looks like
that's
those
those 2
chandeliers are on
systems.
some kind
I'll
of
be
pulley
back in a
system.
minute with another one.
Must be how they lowered them down to clean them.
Hey, there's some
Up
kind of
next to the
mechanism over
system,
there.
which I have more games for than I thought I did, but it's still what I would consider a pretty small collection, so we'll chuck this in there as well. So, we'll go with the Nintendo Switch, shall we? So we'll start off with Animal Crossing. Wonder how I'm going to get these to stand
I have
in.
an idea.
Do they stand against that iron? Oh, I'm going to lose them down the back of this thing, I know I am.
Oh, that's cool.
Up next is Cave Story Plus. Yeah, this was weird. It's an American-only release, but I bumped into it locally. Well, years ago when I first got the Switch. I think it was the second Switch game I ever got.
Coming out of the ceiling.
Yeah, fun little 2D platformer game. Up next, it's a super rare release. We have Dark Side Detective. Yeah, it's like a kind of adventure-y, point-and-clicky kind of detective game. Then we have one that I haven't actually played. No idea what it's about. It looks weird. Which is Darkwood. Yeah, I guess it's some kind of horror game. I haven't played much of the Switch games, to be honest with you. I have played this one though. This was good fun. It's
All right.
Evoland. Basically, it starts off like a Game Boy RPG, and slowly but surely,
There.
as the game evolves, it goes through like generations. Like it goes from 8-bit to
You're right down.
16-bit to 32-bit. It's quite interesting. The next one's still sealed because I've played this on the Xbox One already. It's The
popcorn
Gardens Between. It's a little like 2.5D puzzle game where you mess around with time. It's actually quite fun. I think this is the only physical version of it is on the Switch, and again, it was a super rare game.
Okay, let's see if we can find a way to that tower.
Another one that's sealed, but I have the PS4 version of this, so I intend on playing that one, to be honest with you. Which is a Giga Wrecker. It's a like Metroidvania game, isn't it? Where you mess around with like magnetism and things, I think. It's done by the same people who made Pokemon. All these seem sealed, these Switch ones. This is I'm pretty sure this is a multiplayer game, but it's Jumanji. Yeah, this turned up in a limited run blind box at one point. It's not something I'm really fussed about playing, to be honest with you. Up next, it's a game that I haven't put that much time into, and people are going to hate the fact that I haven't, which is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. My reasoning for that is simply I watched my girlfriend play about 200 hours of this, so when I went to play it, it just felt like I was playing it again. So, even though I hadn't played it, I just watched that much of it.
Square tower. Looks pretty old.
Yeah.
This is one I
Matches the
do
one in
want to
Lawrence's
start,
notebook.
but it's a bit
must be
weird.
it.
It's
Nice.
Little Inferno. Yeah, it's like a fireplace and you keep chucking stuff into it, and it just, everything you chuck in, it makes weird combinations and things explode and stuff. It's just really bizarre looking. I don't know how I'm going to get all these to fit on here. Up next is one that I do need to finish off, but I was really enjoying it. I did start streaming this actually, which was Luigi's Mansion 3. Yeah, it's just more Luigi's Mansion, but it's really good fun, to be honest with you. It's worth playing. Alright. Yeah, I definitely have more Switch games than I thought. Up next is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. There's something loose in there, which I'm not sure what that is. I imagine, oh, it's one of Chrissy's games. It's Cadence of Hyrule sitting in there as well. So yeah, everyone knows what Mario Kart 8 is. Don't really play much Mario Kart, to be honest with you. I think the last time I used it was for Cooper's World's YouTube star in a Mario Kart thing when I submitted in my time. This is one I got off somebody from work. The case is a little battered on it, but it's supposed to be awful, which is Nickelodeon Kart Racers. So I haven't tried it yet. I do actually want to play it on the not 360, Xbox One or PS4 to get trophies or achievements. Up next, I'm pretty sure, actually I don't know if this is a rhythm game or not. I don't know what it is. It looks like an RPG. Is it RPG and rhythm? I don't know. It's an old school musical. This is one that Chrissy got for me, and I know nothing about it. I haven't tried it yet. But it's another super rare game one.
Hey, Nate.
If you're wondering why some of these are randomly in protectors, it's because I wanted to put the ones that I finish in them, so that I could just chuck them on the side.
A fireplace?
But I had some random ones left over, so I just started putting them on random games. Up next is Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Yeah, it's just basically Pokemon Go, innit? But playing it in a Pokemon world rather than walking around. What's got here? We have Rive Ultimate Edition. Yeah, it's like a little game where you roll around in a little tank thing shooting stuff, if I remember rightly. Kind of has a bit of a Blaster Master kind of vibe to it.
There's something weird about these suits of armor. Come here, check it
Alright,
out.
up next we have Slime Sand Super Slime Edition. I'm pretty sure this is like a Meat Boy clone, but yeah, again, I haven't played that one. The Switch is my least played system, you see. This is one that I played the hell out of and really enjoyed. Just Snake Pass. I completed this on the Xbox One as well with all the achievements. It's a little physics-based platformer where you have to like control the body of your snake to like cling on to things and stuff. Really, really good game. I think this is the only way you can get a physical of it though.
With an axe, a shield, a sword, and a morning star. Just like the ones in this room.
Up next is SteamWorld Quest, Hand of Gilgamesh. Or Gilgamesh, I don't know. It's Gilgamesh, isn't it?
We gotta turn each
yeah, it's a little
facing the right way.
Yeah, but what's the
2D
right
RPG game. It looks, the art style looks a bit like kind of Child of Light, that kind of thing. But the combat's all done with cards, so yeah, it's quite fun. Okay, we're cutting to the end of this now. Next one up is Stranger Things 3, the game. I also have this on the PS4. I've yet to play it on either, but it's like a little isometric horror game, isn't it? But that's all I know about it. Up next is Super Mario 3D All-Stars. I've only played Super Mario 64 on this, and I haven't yet finished it. I was streaming it, so I need to go back and finish that. But yeah, a nice lazy port from Nintendo. Up next is Super Mario Odyssey. I was loving this game, but then Chrissy may have taken it away from me and sat there and played a hell of a lot more of it. And then I ended up in the same boat as Legend of Zelda, where I'd seen so much of it that it just felt like I was replaying it. Okay, this is one I don't really know much about. It's like a remake or a collection of games, old games or something, I think. It's the Toki Tori collection. No idea. It's one that Chrissy gave to me. I don't know about it, I haven't played it. So. And the final little normal box is Unbox Newbies Adventure. It's one I've played on the PS4. Basically, you're a little box and you're like a little delivery guy or something, if I remember rightly, and you just platform around. It's like a collectathon platformer. But what makes it weird is the fact you're a box, so you roll the box around, but you don't have the greatest control over it because it just clunks about, and if you don't get it right, it can fall off things. It's really weird, but I quite enjoyed this. And the two final ones are big box version of Hero Land. It's one that I had to buy because Big Game Al made me buy it on a shelf game. I already have it on the PS4, but I haven't played it there either. It's written by one of the people who wrote Mother 3, isn't it? So apparently the story's alright, but apparently the gameplay's a bit crap on it. But I'll have to give it a shot. And the final one is in this big case. It is Panzer Dragoon. So yeah, it's the one that was made to look like a American Saturn case, wasn't it?
Okay.
So
I'll push, you pull.
yeah.
On 3, ready?
I haven't opened this yet either. So.
1, 2, pull.
So we'll get around to it,
1,
but
2,
that was a
3,
limited
pull.
run release.
Just pull.
Got it.
So yeah, that's the Switch stuff. I will put this away and I'll come back with another small collection. Okay, up next,
You all right?
it'll go Dreamcast, I think. So
Yeah, I'll live.
yeah, we'll just crack on. So we got Four Wheel Thunder.
There's no way I'm
I
getting
haven't
back up
actually
there.
played this yet, but it looks like a pretty fun
I'm
little
gonna head this way.
off-road
Just meet me
game.
on the other side.
You got it.
Ain't gonna work if I stand them there, so I ain't gonna have no space.
Right.
Start stacking them. The one everyone's got in the Dreamcast
is
collection,
another side.
Choo Choo Rocket. We have Dead or Alive 2. It's a game I put a hell of a lot of time into as a kid. I always remember that dude in the, his name's Zach or something. One in the silvery suit that looks like a gay Teletubby.
The hell is that noise?
We got F1 World Grand Prix. Yeah, little F1 game. We have Ferrari 355 Challenge. Yeah, this is quite fun. I always found it weird as a kid that you could only do like the in-car view on it, but it makes sense. It's a sim racer, isn't it? We have Fighting Force 2. It's like 3D beat 'em up game. It's not great, but it's one of those ones that's so bad it's quite entertaining. Then we have Fur Fighters. I remember playing this years ago. I haven't played it since I picked it up again. Isn't it just like a brawler where you fight each other? I can't remember. I don't know. Can't remember. I remember playing it a lot as a kid, but I really don't remember much about it. Up next we have House of the Dead 2. Everyone knows what House of the Dead is. We have Hydro Thunder. I really like the port of this on the Xbox Live Arcade. Really good fun. But yeah, followed up by this version. There's also an N64 version, isn't there? Yeah, it's like a little jet ski. Well, not jet ski, like motorboat racing game. Up next is Iron Aces.
Oh, thank God. Way out.
Yeah, it's a little
All right, I should be able to
dogfighting-y
climb up
kind of
through
game. Then we have Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. Yeah, this is... I preferred this version to the PS2 one, just because the graphics were better. But for some reason I found the control of the PS1 version. I found the control of the PS1 version better, I don't know why, but...
They're here somewhere.
Yeah, a bit of Legacy of Kain.
Hunt them down.
Then we have Mag Force Racing.
Sully.
Yeah, it's like a futuristic racing game where you're in these giant, weird, like, I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know how to really explain it. Can you see what they are?
Over here.
Yeah, that's your spaceship thing, and you literally bounce off walls. Then we have MDK2. Yeah, it's like a little third-person shooting action game. Quite fun. Sorry, getting a bit going through these pretty quick now. MSR, which is this what slowly but surely became Project Gotham? This has the kudos rating system in it as well, doesn't it? The weird drifts and getting close to things and stuff. But yeah, decent racer on the Dreamcast. Then we have MTV Skateboarding featuring Andy McDonald. When I finished Tony Hawk's 2 on the Dreamcast, I was starved for more skateboarding games. I remember picking this up, and it was awful, but I put a lot of time into it because I wanted another skate game. If I remember rightly, this has System of a Down's what song is it? I can't remember what song it is, but it was always stuck in my head after playing it. Damn it, that's going to annoy me. Does it say on the back?
Find him.
Sugar is the name of it. That's what I'm pretty sure it was. Then we have NBA 2K. So yeah, everyone really liked these sports games back on the Dreamcast, didn't they? So it was alright. I played quite a bit of that with my mate Nick when I was a kid. I've also got NBA Showtime, NBA on NBC. I haven't played this. I picked this up in a bundle probably a while ago now. This is a bigger collection than I thought it was. Never mind. This might be the last one I put in this video then. Yeah, Fantasy Star Online.
Jesus,
I have a feeling you can actually get back online with this, can't you? With some, even we've got some dedicated servers running for it somewhere. Then we have, yeah, Planet Ring, but it comes in this thinner case. Yeah, never actually played this. I don't even know what it is, really. I think it's some kind of puzzly thing, but yeah, I don't know. Then we have Power Stone. Yeah, they're like little kind of, you're stuck in an arena and you battle it out. Is it up 4 people you can play as? Like 4 and 4, not 4 and 4. Like 4 people against each other. It's quite fun, just a little fighting game. So, still keep going up this pile. And with that, we have the sequel. We have Power Stone 2. I think this one's getting quite pricey. But yeah, luckily I picked that one up ages ago. Then we have Ready to Rumble Boxing. Yeah, it's just an arcadey boxing game. I can't remember if it's this one or the second one, but one of them lets you play as what's this called? Michael Jackson with his rhinestone boxing glove. Can't remember if it's this one though. But it cost me 99p from Cash Generator. Up next, we have the Dreamcast version of Resident Evil 3. Yeah, everyone's played Resident Evil 3, haven't they?
Thanks for the gift, boys.
Then the one that was originally an exclusive for ages, which was Code Veronica. This I've never finished this one. I always get to like the second area, or like the second disc. Is it you play as, is it Chris you play as? I can't remember. Yeah. And yeah, I've always just sucked from there onwards and never finished it. Then we have San Francisco Rush 2049. It's just a futuristic racing game, isn't it? There's an N64 version of that. It's stupidly expensive. Caddyman, another game I really enjoyed. To be honest, I've only ever finished it once, and I finished it on the N64 version. But I think I've got every version of this. I think that every time, but I think I might be missing the PS1 version, but that's the awful version of it.
Didn't see that coming.
Then we have Shenmue. Yeah, everyone knows what Shenmue is. We'll just skip past it. It used to be quite expensive. It's coming down in price now though, since it's been re-released like everywhere. Then we have Sonic Adventure. Yeah, this was great at the time. It's very dated if you play it now though. Very dated. Then we have Space Channel 5. Annoyingly, this does not have any of the artwork. When this get tore the fucking manual and left the rest of the manual in the back. So I need some artwork for Space Channel 5 and manual because that one's really then we have Rainbow Six, Eel Watch missions, including
goddamn
I could
army.
never make it. They were too slow moving. Yeah, almost chucked them away.
You sons of bitches.
Tomb Raider Chronicles. Yeah, it's just more Tomb Raider, and
Must
this
have
is Tomb Raider
followed us.
5.
The only way.
They all started to crap, didn't they? There's too many of them. And probably the Dreamcast game I put most of the time with is Tales of the 2. Yeah, that's it. Everyone knows what that is. Almost at the end. Then we have Toy Racer.
Oh crap!
I remember playing this quite a bit, but I don't remember much about it. I really enjoyed the game. Then we have Trickstar. There was a sequel to this, wasn't there? PS2. Was it Airblade? Was the sequel to it? Yeah, it's like a hoverboard Tony Hawk's game, basically. Then we have UFC. I think was this the original, like the first Ultimate Fighting Championship
Tower's
game?
right there.
I remember thinking it was
Gotta
quite
get
brutal when I
inside.
played it back in the day. But yeah, it's pretty tame. It's quite fun though. Then we have V-Rally 2. All these old rally games, I literally just bounce around like crazy on. I don't know why. I can't keep on the track. I just pinball around it all the time. Then we have Virtual Tennis, one of the few sports games that are actually really good. I don't know, something about them, they're just nice and arcadey feeling, and I don't know, just like them. They're just good fun. That's why I have Virtual Tennis 2 as well. And the final Dreamcast game is one that I put a lot of time into the demo of this, so I was happy to grab this when I did. Just Wacky Races. Yeah, it's just a little kart racer, but it's just good fun. So, oh, do I call that there? And I could do other small collections again in something else.